back to it.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
What's up, bud? Where are you?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
I like this option here. I'm not going to say it, but your sarcasm is duly noted and will be reflected on your review. Love that. But let's see. I'm the captain here. Only I get to be a smartass.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Yeah, look, that was the most insincere apology ever, but you know what? It was a very insincere reprimand that I didn't actually mean, so it was a perfect response.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Computronics?
Thank you, Captain.
It's a good word. Alright, back to what we were doing. This way. Actually, what's hiding over here, though? Ooh. Noise.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Regular scheduled advertisement. Love it.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Ooh. I'm going there, too.
Anarchists
Fun.
live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Unemployed?
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can lead
Look,
to
gasp.
harm and threaten our hard-working citizens. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Hey. Alright. Well, it looks like this is a barracks, so... Not the right way. It's open. Yeah, oh, hello.
Purple-berry fudge, a soft, sour candy
Try
shell.
not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yes, the adverts. They're the unsavory types. Oh, it's Moonhead. I'm wondering when we're going to meet this guy. I'm back and talk to you in a minute.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Oh, it's you.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
All these people from the trailers.
I am not making a scene.
Yet. What's up, girl?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
A little bit.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. It is most certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Fair.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
You know, my speech skill's pretty high, so maybe I do. Alright, hang on. Let me, oh, I use this shroud thingy anyway. That's about it. What's this thing?
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Fine.
Take care.
Well, we found that pretty quickly. Hey! Hey! Talk to me. This game on Steam? No, look, it's on Epic Game Store right now. It'll probably be on Steam in a year, I would guess.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Ooh, my favorite. Yeah, look, I'd say the game's worth it, worth the money. Okay, so talk to her. Meet her. ID cartridge. Okay. Can I get one of them?
CNP Mere Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Mere maple syrup.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimble?
Almost maple.
The pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-series.
The bounty hunter who's been after them, Fuller?
Sublight salvage.
You guys gonna have any quests
Their
for me?
front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
That's a good question. Yeah, look, Obsidian are doing a good job. They deserve their money for showing up Bethesda so well. Hey, buddy?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage.
God, how about your face?
A legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
You
the one flying the unreliable?
That's pretty legitimate. You know a company is legitimate when they feel the need to tell you how legitimate they are twice in one sentence. He's seen some shit. Yeah, some shit has seen him. Damn.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Did you just tell me that you steal all your stuff from other companies? Because that's what I heard. Nice view.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
I love the fact that your company has a department called Aggressive Operations. That's beautiful.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him. No, don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone
smart is how I like her ass.
Ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Isn't there always?
There is always a catch.
Nailed it.
You have a nav key to Stellar Bay. The job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
What I heard.
If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
They say.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Barely have enough hair to have it be down.
Our field is persuasive acquisitions.
Ah.
At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it.
Ah, I see.
Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
You're just telling me this?
Your words, not mine.
Yeah, you're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Don't worry, Luca. The thrusting will be exactly as hard and as fast as it needs to be, sir. No, I didn't call her a cunt. The C word is criminal. Just how organized is this business? Exactly.
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Fair enough.
Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Yeah, by you guys. Like spreadsheets and spreadsheets. Yep. And this game is full of characters that would just get along with Rex PowerPoint so well. Alright. Did get to that thing. Spratwurst vendor. What's up, buddy?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability.
Well, it is run by Microsoft Office, basically.
Melee weapons for those times you have to repel borders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Bunch of stuff. Actually, I don't really need to shop right now. Wait a second. Anti-Cleo's. Oh, it's just a food place. Oh. I wanted to meet Cleo. Oh well.
Just plug the last CO2.
Why?
Downtown.
Get to that pointer. I want the thing. Let me have the thing.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
There's one just lying here. Okay. Oh, the shred's automatic. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Oop. Yeah, got an energy limit.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Nope. Certainly don't.
Rats is on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
You're friendly.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hey, I've got both ears still, thank you very much. I'll have you know.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See,
Fuck no.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Oh, shit.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Wink you.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Alright.
Go back to Byzantium. Have you seen this man?
Kitchen.
Reward offered for information
no one
needed
wants
to
you
the
on
capture of
Groundbreaker.
noted terrorist Phineas
These
Wells.
stairs are
Report
board
any findings
property.
to your local board
Disperse
embassy.
now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The
I love it.
Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
I'm legally required to use excessive
Whatever.
force.
We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I
Walking
gotta get off
mustache.
this detail.
Hello, walking mustache.
Come in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regular...
Damn, that is mustache and a half, that's for
Be more
sure.
content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yes, I am your favorite scruffy freelancer now.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I don't remember. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Painfully. I actually don't know, but... escape pod accident? Yeah, that sounds like kind of dying like a bitch. Let's lie to him. He was eaten alive by feral canids.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Oh yeah, he's poo now. He is poop.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything?
No,
at all?
canid poop doesn't talk, really.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman.
Last part's
It's really
true.
in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Never heard of him.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Ouch. Persuade is worth more alive than dead.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Well, she totally won't. Oof, I don't like these options at all. Number choice, I guess.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything
I'm not
else you
super
need,
happy
or
with that,
can I
actually.
return to my work?
Oh well. It is better than her fearing for her life.
Be my guest.
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
This guy.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Alright, fair enough.
Ask away.
Can I... I don't know. I don't know what the other option to deal with that was, so I'm just going to accept what we've done.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead.
That's right.
You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
Sort of.
I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on my ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Yeah. Okay, go with that. Whole lot of leadership. Alright. Now let's talk to Moonhead. Actually, let's save that for